Hey guys, how you doing? Well, it's still February 3rd. I thought I'd do another quick video. I never really told you guys about the history on this 1942H that we picked up. So I figured I would do that since I have to head over to my buddy's house real quick to see what kind of radiator cap I have to order. This thing doesn't have a radiator cap on it. Don't worry, it's covered up. It's not full of water freezing in the middle of winter here. But I gotta figure out if it's a pressurized or non-pressurized system here. But I'm just stopping over at my buddy's house now to do that. So let's see here. I'm just gonna check this out quick and then I'll get right back with you. There's a tractor. Actually, you know what? I'll leave this on. Somebody shoved an old pop can on the radiator. Oh, looks like we got a non-pressurized system. The way you can tell the difference is if it's a pressurized system, it will have the tabs for the cap will be on the outside, so it'll have an outside lip. Non-pressurized systems have an inside lip, like what you see here. But I'm just gonna go ahead and shove the pop can back on there. That way it's nice and sealed up. But there it is. There she sits. But anyways, it's too cold out here. I'm gonna go back home. But I'll give you guys a story on this this H. Essentially, what this tractor, kind of the history behind this tractor is, a friend of mine's aunt, actually his uncle, before he passed, owned a Halloween hayride here in Minnesota, and I'm pretty sure it was, for quite a while, it was the largest Halloween hayride in the state. It used to be Nightmare at Trout Air for many years, and then it went to Nightmare at Pine Haven Farms, and then it went to Nightmare at Running Aces, the Hallow Scream Park, and now his aunt has taken over the helm since his uncle has passed, and she does a haunted camp. And since they're not doing the hayride portion anymore, they got rid of a lot of tractors. I would be willing to bet they had at least 20 to 25 antique tractors. But the H and the Alice WD that my friend has were the only two she had left, and she thought of me when she was liquidating these tractors. So she contacted me and said, hey, I've got these two tractors left. If you're interested, come on out and take a look at them. So we did, and obviously we took them home. But I used to work for her and her husband, my friend's uncle, when I was 12, 13, 14 years old, all the way up probably till I got my license. And I used to work for them as a monster in their hayride business. And I just remember I was, I'd be sitting there watching all these tractors come by and wagons full of people, and I'd always just remember telling my friends, one of these days I'm gonna have one of these tractors, you know. I'm gonna have one of these hayride tractors, and as luck would have it, now I do. So that's kind of neat that, you know, I kind of have some history with these old tractors that she has, even though they were never technically really in my family, but I've always considered them an extended part of my family. But let's see, I'm gonna go inside here. It's just too darn cold out here, so let's take you guys inside. But anyways, that's kind of how that works. Is figured I'd give you guys a little look at the mess I got going on here. But I really need a pole barn. I'm thinking 40 by 60 ought to do it instead of this 14 by 24 garage. I don't even think it's 14 feet wide, probably only about 12. But anyways, here's Roxy. She's wanting dinner. Anyways, that's kind of the story on the H. I'm hoping you guys liked the little quick view of the H, and I know it's kind of been slow as far as my actual wrenching time goes. You know, we got that M running good, but it's just been a darn cold winter up here, and sometimes all you can do is hibernate, you know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that little tidbit, and stay tuned. You know, we got the carburetor kit coming for that H. Should be here any day. So when that comes, put the carb back on, put the magneto back on, and I've got a spare battery in the garage. We'll see if the starter works, and if not, then maybe we'll just pull it around with that Alice WD that my friend has. See if we can get it to fire up. I haven't done a compression test on it yet, but I assume, because she told me it ran, so I assume it's good, or at least good enough to run. But anyways, stay tuned, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if anybody wants to send me license plates, I've got no problem giving you guys my mailing address to do so. And if you don't, well then, that's fine. Alright guys, take care. We'll see you later.